What I hate most about political content from the left and the right is that 99% of what I see isn't trying to change the opposition's mind, it's just an echo chamber talking down to the other side while they milk their audience for views. 42 million Americans are going into the holidays not knowing how they're going to feed their families, and even though this is currently a politically divisive topic, it really shouldn't be. Without a doubt, there are people taking advantage of the program, both by individuals and companies, but there's also an alarming rise of cyber fraud stealing these benefits as well. I don't think it's controversial to say that the government can and should do better in making sure that these programs are only being used by people who qualify for them. But it also shouldn't be controversial to say that there will never be a perfect solution in preventing that fraud, and the reality is that there's a point where you're spending more money on preventing the fraud than you are in funding the benefits. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't still try and prevent it. I'm a 100% disabled veteran, and even though it's taboo to talk about, ask any veteran you know if people are taking advantage of the disability program. When they're done laughing, they'll say yes. But that doesn't mean that we should gut those programs, because the good that they do far outweigh the marginal percentage that abuse it. 42 million Americans, 25 million of those being children and the elderly, are going to go hungry because their hunger is being used as a negotiation tactic in order to reopen the government. And regardless of where you are on the political spectrum, if you look at this as an isolated individual issue, everyone should agree that starving 1 out of 8 Americans during the holidays as a means of leverage is not what makes this country great.